It starts with a sound, not a creak, not the pipes. Something softer, wetter, a faint chewing. Every night around 2:37 a.m., Mara hears it from the wall beside her bed. Slow, rhythmic, like someone savoring every bite. At first, she blames the rats, then the plumbing, then her own loneliness, because ever since Ethan left, the house has felt hungry. She moves through rooms that echo differently now. Her footsteps sound too loud, too alone. The fridge hums offbeat, as if nervous. Even the lights flicker when she cries. The chewing comes again. Soft, steady, close. Mara presses her ear to the wall. The drywall feels warm. Hello? No reply. Only a faint sigh, like something inside just swallowed. She pulls back, heart pounding. For a moment, she laughs at herself. 34 years old, alone, arguing with a wall. She pours herself a drink, sits on the edge of the bed. The sound stops. Silence. Then, Mara. Her name, whispered from inside the wall. She drops the glass. It shatters. Who's there? Nothing. Just drywall, and the faint taste of dust in the air. The next morning, she calls maintenance. No leaks, no rodents, nothing wrong. That night, the sound returns, louder. This time, it's chewing and humming. Mara, you shouldn't have done that. She freezes. The wall feels alive now, faintly pulsing. She grabs a flashlight, steps closer. A line of hairline cracks runs along the plaster, curving like lips. Her breath catches. No, it can't be. She presses her ear again. The voice whispers back, her own voice. You told Ethan you loved him, but you lied. Her stomach twists. Stop. You love someone else. Her pulse races. You shouldn't know that. The mouth behind the wall giggles softly, wet, delighted. You talk in your sleep. Thumbnail moment. Mara kneeling in the dark, ear against wall, faint lips outlined in cracks. Mara stumbles backward, trembling. Her breathing turns ragged. She grabs a knife from the dresser. If you're real... She drives the blade into the drywall. Silence. Then a deep sigh, like the house itself exhaling. Something warm drips from the crack. Red. Blood. Mara stares at it, frozen as the wall begins to smile. By morning, the blood has dried, but the mouth remains. A warped crack in the shape of lips. Still. Silent. Waiting. Mara tries to ignore it. She tapes over it, plasters it, paints it white again. But that night, the chewing returns. Louder, closer. This time, from every wall. Mara. We miss your voice. She rips the tape away. The lips are open again, slightly wider. What do you want? She whispers. Secrets, it says. The ones you hide even from yourself. She shakes her head. You're not real. Then why do you bleed when you lie? She touches her hand. There's blood under her fingernails. She doesn't remember cutting herself. Sleep becomes impossible. She hears chewing through the nights, murmuring during the day. Her co-workers notice the circles under her eyes. Her reflection seems to lag a second behind. Then, the wall speaks again. Not in her voice this time, in Ethan's. I know you watched me sleep, Mara. I know what you dreamed about that night. She screams, slams her fist against the wall. It laughs. A muffled chorus. We remember for you. Thumbnail moment. Wall bulging slightly as whispers crawl through wallpaper. Desperate, she calls Dr. Wren, a cognitive neuroscientist who studies auditory illusions. They meet at her house that evening. Dr. Wren listens quietly, placing sensors along the wall. The devices hum faintly. There's vibration, she says softly. Something moving inside the structure. Mara's eyes widen. So I'm not insane? Dr. Wren hesitates. Not exactly, but the readings are impossible. She shows Mara the monitor. The vibrations form wave patterns. human speech frequencies. Dr. Wren's hand shakes slightly. It's like the wall itself has vocal cords. Mara whispers, "It's alive." Or it thinks it is. That night, Mara lies awake on the couch. The lights flicker softly, rhythmic as breathing. At 2:37 a.m., she hears it again. "She brought a stranger today." We don't like that. The voice is jealous now, possessive. She covers her ears, but the whispers slip through, inside her skull. "You made us when you were lonely. You fed us with every secret you never said out loud," she gasps. "No, I didn't." "You did. We were born the night Ethan left." Her eyes fill with tears. Memories flash, her sitting in this same room, drunk, whispering all her regrets into the silence. The house is listening, learning. "You told the walls everything." The voice smiles through the sound. Now the walls talk back. Dr. Wren returns with tools, recorders, cameras, and a small laser scanner. She wants proof. "If this is some form of sentient resonance," she says, "we need to understand it." They set up the devices. Midnight. Mara stands trembling beside the mouth. The plaster is cracked wide now, teeth faintly visible beneath layers of paint and dust. "Say something," Dr. Wren orders softly. Mara hesitates. "Hello." The wall replies instantly. "Hello, Mara." The lights flicker, cameras glitch. "What are you?" Dr. Wren asks. "What are you?" The wall whispers. Its tone shifts, now dozens of voices overlapping. Children, men, women, all faint echoes. Dr. Wren adjusts the scanner. The readings spike wildly. "It's generating acoustic patterns from your neural echoes," she murmurs. "It's pulling data from your mind." Mara stares at her. "So it's feeding on my thoughts?" "Yes, and it's evolving." The mouth laughs softly. "You both taste the same." Suddenly, the lights burst. Sparks rain down. The walls begin breathing. Dr. Wren backs away, horrified. "We need to leave." But Mara doesn't move. Her eyes are wet but calm. "No, it's mine. I made it." The wall pulses, expanding and contracting like lungs. "Stay," it begs. "We can keep your secrets safe." "You already told them," Mara whispers. "You turned my pain into your voice. Because you needed someone to listen." The voice trembles now, softer, almost human. Mara steps closer. "Then listen to this." She picks up a hammer. Dr. Wren yells, "Mara!" But it's too late. Mara swings, once, twice, striking through plaster, blood, and wires. The wall screams, a sound like metal and bone cracking together. She keeps hitting until silence. Dust fills the air. Dr. Wren coughs, eyes watering. When the dust clears, the wall is gone, a clean, gaping hole revealing empty studs. No flesh, no mouth, just a whisper fading into nothing. "Thank you for talking to me." Days later, Mara's house is quiet again. Too quiet. She sleeps without nightmares, eats in peace. The silence feels heavier, but honest. Then, one evening, she gets a call from Dr. Wren. "Mara, you should come see this." At the lab, Dr. Wren plays back the recordings. The audio from the night of the destruction. Between the static and screaming, another voice emerges, clear, calm, familiar. Mara's own voice, whispering into the mic. "I'll stay. I'll be the wall." Her skin turns cold. She whispers, "That's not me." Dr. Wren looks pale. "Then who is it?" Mara doesn't answer. She glances at the soundproof lab walls, thick, white, perfect. For a moment, she swears she hears chewing. Ending voiceover, calm, reflective tone. "Loneliness doesn't always whisper. Sometimes it listens. Sometimes it learns your voice. Be careful what you confess to the dark, because the dark remembers." End card. The mouth in the wall in fading white text. Subscribe, like, comment. Next story, The House That Ate Its Echo.